Welcome, my name is Nick Shaver. I'm here at TorchPrep. Let's jump into question number 5 on test 3. Now, I'm gonna pause. I want you to read this question real quick. Okay, now that you read this question, you're seeing that this is a logic question. You might look at this and be like, I have no clue. I'm completely lost in this question. But what you need to do, take a step back, breathe, and then tackle this question thinking about the logic behind it. Promise you, it is not a very challenging question, okay? This is one that I think you should do in the survey portion of the math test. So let's jump in and let's jump first in the trial and error. So let's look at number A. Check this out. Did you notice that it says insect I is an ant? What's the second condition? Insect I is not an ant. So obviously it can't be A. That simple. What about number B? Insect I is an ant. It says insect I is not an ant, so it obviously can't be letter B as well, right? And then now let's go to C. Insect I is attracted to honey. That one takes some thought, so let's keep that one on. What about D? Insect J is not attracted to honey. What's our third condition? Insect J is attracted to honey. It's obviously not D. Boom, right off the bat, it literally contradicts 3 things. So now instead of looking at 5 answer choices, you're really down to 2. Let's see about E. Insect J is an ant. Okay, so for C and E now let's think a little bit. And so now we've done trial and error, quickly narrowed it down to 2 answer choices. So now let's draw a picture to dive into which one of those is right, C or E. So we jump in, and I draw a Venn diagram because I'm looking at insects. That's our key point right here. All insects that are attracted to honey are ants. All insects that are attracted to honey to ants. So here's everything that's attracted to honey. Insects, not insects, animals, whatever. And then this is all the insects in the world. And according to this, which is obviously not true because we know that ants aren't the only insects attracted to honey. But according to this statement, it says, if you're an insect and if you're attracted to honey, you must be a what? Exactly, you must be an ant. So all ants are attracted to honey and they're insects. So this is part of that Venn diagram. So now let's look between I and J. So insect I is not an ant. So if insect I is not an ant, it's an insect, but it's not an ant. So it goes out here. Insect J is attracted to honey. So if it is attracted to honey and it's an insect, where does it go? Has to go with an ant. Insect J has to be an ant. So now let's look questions C and D, E, and see which one of those is correct. So now it says insect I is attracted to honey. Insect I, nope, it's not attracted to honey because it's not an ant, so it's not in here. So we know it cannot be C. Without even looking at E, I already know that's the answer, but let's look at E anyways. Insect J is an ant. Insect J is an ant. Perfect. That's exactly where we put it using our logic. So we dive into this. As you can see, trial and error. We find out 3 easy ones to knock off, and then we dive in with the picture and you find the answer. Good work.